Hello, 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 and welcome. I am Audacious Divester. I am your wild, unapologetic, millennial, divested woman. And I'm here to give you the tea. And we're going to be throwing hella shade because this is what we do over here on my channel. Before I get into what I need to say about divestment and where to start and how to begin, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and also check the link down below and become a patron and join the family. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys all about divestment, what divestment means to me, and essentially where to start. Because when I started my divestment journey, I'm 26 years old. I started my divestment journey at 24, and I had no idea as to where I needed to start with my divestment, but I didn't have any qualms about divesting. So I think it's really important if you're a young woman, be it a millennial or a Gen Z girl, that divestment is not about doing it because, some dusty did you dirty, and now, you decided that, you want to divest. There has to be some concrete reason. And for me, the reason why I divested is because I looked at the men in my life. I looked at the men that I was romantically involved in. I looked at the men who I grew up with, from siblings, uncles, brothers, cousins, and I realized the common denominator when it comes to all the toxicity that we have in the Black community stems from the Black man. And one might say, okay, well, it takes two, So again, these dusty Black men and these mammy Black women, they go hand in hand. But I want to make it known that with divestment, it shouldn't come from a place of, okay, I had a bad relationship, it didn't work out. You need a concrete reason. Of course, that's something valid, but oftentimes you getting played by a guy or being done dirty is not enough to divest. You need to know the reason why you're divesting and just really understand what divestment means, because divestment doesn't mean swirling or an interracial relationship, because you could do that and then you can go back to the dusty and go back to Blackistan and undergo all that BS and oppression that we go through. Or you could choose to divest and truly divest, not just on a superficial, fickle level, but on a real, genuine level. So divestment to me is pretty much putting yourself first as a woman. Black women, we need to really fixate our energy on creating our own boundaries, standards, and expectations, not only in our love life, but in our personal life. Because once you establish that, you will be able to be successful in your divestment, because you need to understand there's going to be people that come along that are going to ridicule you, say that you're self-hate, say that you're a colorist, say that you're, a white supremacist dipped in chocolate. I've heard all types of bullshit. And you guys need to understand that with divestment, you need to have that boundary that you create, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to hate on you because you're divesting, or try to bring you down because you're choosing to, do what's better for you. So to me, divestment means putting yourself first, improving your life, and creating and setting boundaries and standards that will serve you. If you're a woman who is on the fence, you're fickle, you don't know if you want to stay, you don't know if you want to go, or you feel like, yeah, there might be a few good Black men. In my personal opinion, if that's what you believe in, cool. If that's what you think is true, cool. But at the end of the day, it's like when you see the vast majority of Black men in your life, and not only in your life, but in the lives of other women that you know and how they treat women, you let me know if it's worth it. Because oftentimes I feel like the only reason as to why these Black women choose to stay with Black men is because, it's carnal, it's superficial, maybe it's sex, or I would say money, but everyone knows these niggas don't have any money and they're broke. But usually it comes from a very vain, superficial place, and there's nothing much they can really offer. Black men come number one in being the most absent fathers, lowest graduation rates, highest numbers when it comes to domestic violence. These are just full-blown degenerates. And I feel like if you're a Black woman who ardently supports Black men, and not just in a singular way, but vast majority of Black men like that, you need to understand that these men are degenerates, and these men are high-key domestic terrorists, because it's like, I've never met a Black man, and I'm yet to meet a Black man, that actually genuinely respects Black women. Because usually it can go like this. Okay, you're his sister, so obviously he's going to respect you. But the way he treats the woman in his life that he dates, that he sleeps with, that he courts, I'm 100% sure he's not treating them well. And then there's some Black women who think, well, I'm the exception, I'm the standard. And they get surprised when, that Dusty, their beloved Dusty, turns them into a baby mom, turns them into just the next jump off. And I don't know why you guys are shocked. I don't know why you guys are surprised when this happens, because we've seen time and time and time again how they get down. So if I was you, the lady who's sitting on the fence, or the radical mammy who's so, caught crazed that you can't really think, I would suggest, getting to that nearest divestment exit, because that's the best thing you can do. But yeah, divestment is key. Divestment is essential. You need to learn to divest, because I'm 26 years old. I've been divested since I was 24, and I have yet to see a Black man who's worth staying in the race for. And you can call me self-hate. You can call me a colorist. You can call me a white supremacist dipped in chocolate. Kind of like the sound of that. Sounds kind of delicious to me. But the last thing you're going to call me is a mammy. The last thing you're going to call me is a mule, because I refuse to be. And you need to also understand that with divestment, it's not about dating interracially or swirling. We have some wiggers out here like Chet Hanks that, yeah, they might be white and they date Black women, but they're dusties. They're degenerates. I wouldn't touch Chet Hanks with a 10-inch pole if I had the opportunity. Okay, he's not a man that you would want to leave the race for, because you're leaving one dusty and going to another. One is just chocolate and one is just white. So you guys need to understand the difference between divesting and getting yourself quality versus divesting and still digging through the trash. So that's all I got to say for this video. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, hit the link down below, become a patron. There's going to be more comments. Also, drop a few suggestions of what type of videos you guys want to see. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'm open to, chatting it up with you guys. For all the ladies who are, looking to start their divestment detox and they're on the fence, I got you. Hop in my email and we can set that up. And until next time. And for the mammies and dusties, yeah, we're going to do a number on the girls around here. And we're going to do what we need to do to make sure that the ladies who want to divest and the girls who want to divest get exactly what they need to do so. And on that note, bye.